What's going on, guys? It's your boy Necroblaze here. Due to the times we're living in currently with the pandemic going on, it's not really ideal to be playing at locals, and we're kind of stuck at home. We don't have locals, we don't have any like actual tournaments going on except for like online tournaments. So the team basically is toying around with a couple of decks, seeing what we could have fun with, things that could work. So we're gonna bring you a couple of deck profiles, a couple of gameplay videos and whatnot. Of basically the team playtesting a handful of decks, things you guys could try out, things you could toy around with, see how it rolls, and obviously we're gonna bring you stuff that actually performs. Today we have a profile with Diego, sponsored player Diego, with a very interesting profile. I kind of like it, a little bit colorful and shit, and I've seen it in action. It's actually quite okay. Diego, why don't you talk about the deck?
Yeah, it's U7 Gohan leader. It's one of my favorite leaders, mostly because of the draw engine and the ways that you can cheat cards out to draw a lot of cards. Yeah, it was very popular during the Tournament of Power meta. Then it fell over kind of bit, and now it's back again because yeah, you have the Son Goku Strength of Legends package, which is a really good finisher, and yeah, doesn't get hurt by a lot of counterplays nowadays.
Okay, and what have you been really testing it against? Like, how does the deck perform at some of the more high tier decks?
It's difficult against Vajax. It's very difficult because defending is not a problem. Clearing board, you only have the KO can, and yeah, your only way to win that matchup is to use negative Dragon Ball to clear the board and win on turn 4 with the Strength of Legends package. But it's mostly a fun deck to play around with, not something that you can be competitive against the top tier decks. It has a chance against a few of them. For example, hand destruction, it's very good against because you can draw a lot of cards. But it also has a lot of weaknesses.
Are there any interesting tech choices regarding the deck? Because like there are a couple of card choices that were very interesting. For example, Shin. Like why Shin, for example? Because that card has been on my mind for like why you've been playing the card actually.
Yeah, it's basically a one drop. Not a lot of people know it's also a Universe 7 card. So with your leader, it's basically a draw 1, combo, draw 2 cards. Yeah, the second effect, it's nice when you're playing against something like Shin Shenron and they have their 30k blocker on turn 2, so they can swing with it. It's mostly used just to draw a lot of cards early game. So in the early game, yeah, you really need to have your one drop Goku or the Shin in this case to start drawing, and you also mulligan for these cards.
And have you considered any other unison except for Demigirl?
Not really. I tested the 2-drop Go tanks, but it requires 2 red, so that's very difficult. It is alright. It's basically a 50k beater, and if they attack it, it can help you self awaken because instead of taking of losing a marker, you can crit a life or take a life to your hand. So it's really nice, and the best part about the Micro is that it gives you access to the these are counterplay, so you can KO a battle card with 7 or less, and you can keep looping it with your 2-drop yellow Frieza. So you have free counterplay, 50k beater, which isn't easy to remove, and your leader with a lot of draw potential.
All right. Do you feel like that this build is like the perfect build, or are there any things like you would like to change about it, or like do you feel like this is the most comfortable build of like U7 Gohan?
Oh, the most fun about the U7 decks is that you can go a lot of ways. I actually played this deck prior to set 10 without unisons, just a rainbow deck to cheat out the Strength of Legends Vegeta and Goku. But in the current meta, the Vegeta isn't really playable because if it gets countered, you just paid for energy for it without any reward. So I'm only using the Goku Strength of Legend. I'm a really big fan of the Debriga Unison because it's a 1-drop Unison. You can give it 2 markers turn 1, and if they start swinging at it, you just, it helps you self awaken. and yeah, it gives you access to another free counterplay, in this case Frieza, because every unison and every color has 3 counterplays. And yeah, in the Gohan deck, it's very strange to play the no unison or something like that, because it requires 2 blue or 2 red energy, and that's very difficult in this build, because 7 is mostly every color, not a lot of in the same color.
Alright. Well, I think we covered pretty much everything of the deck. Do you have any shoutouts?
Shout out to our sponsor, René Heijnen, TCG Collectibles. We put a link in the description below for the web shop. Also shout out to our sponsors, Ultimate Guard and Oki Dice, yeah, for helping us regarding products and supporting us to play the game.
Alright. Well, thanks for watching. Hope to see more of you, Diego. Lots of gameplay and shit, because I'm actually quite interested to see this deck in action a lot more, because I've only seen it once, and it was kind of spicy. So, y'all stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.